Hello everybody, my name is Nadia and I'm gonna tell you about the Chinese Yin-Yang mythology. The Chinese Yin-Yang mythology is based on the popular meanings such as the opposites of black and white and nature and humans. And apparently, this also applies to everything, such as food, traits, and humans, and animals, and nature itself. So the key aspects of yin yang, the duality and independence is about yin is depends on yang and yang depends on yin. It is pretty important to do that because if there's no yin, there's no yang, and if there's no yang, there's no yin because they both depend on the on each other. The complementary forces is about how yin and yang usually up against each other too, such as good and evil are also against each other, like villain and heroes. And the dynamic balance is also about the good and evil thing, which is how the hero has water powers and the villain has fire powers. It also has balance itself, since water and fire is also balance between the nature, right? And also the yin yang is also from the Taijitu symbol, which yin means light and yang means dark. And the ubiquitous application is just about the yin yang being applied in most stuffs that exist in this world. So if we have nature, it will go against the technology. And if that is, and the same thing as nature and earth. The natural world is about the natural thing, nature, such as fire and water, and also earth and wind, and other stuff with nature, like wood and what's it called? Uh, photosynthesis, So, yes, and photosynthesis. And then there's human experience. Human experience are basically based on what they do, such as if they do sin, they will do they will do good, and if they do good, then they sin also. Such as if a criminal broke into a bank, and they actually do it for good, since they actually do it for people that they cared about, and that means that they sin while doing good. And then there's also good doing evil, which is like the DPR, which is being an example. They do good because they are the higher council, but they also do bad because they don't give the society what they wanted. And body and health, this is also applied to the humans, such as health is also good as the yin, and the bad things such as sickness and illnesses are also the yang side. Another core principles, interconnectedness and transformation. It's about how yin can transform to yang eventually, and yang can transform to yin. It's such as like yin, the good stuff, like the hero can turn into villain, right? Like if they got too pressured or too much depression, they can turn into a villain. And villains also have redemption, such as if their life gets better or they finally understand what they're doing. Duality and complementary is about how these two, the same thing as these two can live without each other, but they have to be in the exact amount. If there's too much yang, well, the yin cannot go against the yang. And if there's too yin, the yang cannot against the yin. And balance and harmony. Yin and yang actually means balance because they actually make the world more quite peaceful. If you have a villain right here, you can just put up a hero and then they will just make you peaceful, right? So there's no trouble for you. And then there's the characteristics of yin and yang. The yin side represents qualities such as and the origin of yin yang. The term yin yang originates from a Chinese practical observation. Yin means the shady side of the hill, and while yang means the sunny side, becoming a foundational concept in the Taoist tradition and influencing Chinese philosophy and culture profoundly. Culture, culture, profoundly, profoundly, yeah. That. Yin and yang means balance, which also balancing the world, and also the world also what's it called depends on the yin yang. Like the world splits into two, right? Like good and bad, heaven and hell. It's like sin and yeah, sin and pahala. Yeah, sin and reward. So if you choose yin, it would mean you are good, right? And then if someone choose yang, that means they are bad. But it's also that means if there a what? Yeah. Some of the Chinese people are actually beliefs on this thing, in the philosophy, and other Chinese people also believe this is just a philosophy. The Chinese people that believe on the yin and yang usually on a different religion. While Chinese people that thinks this is a philosophy mostly are Christians or not not mostly Chinese. In Buddha, if I remember, in Buddha, this actually exists on their religion. Yeah, Buddhist. They actually believe on this thing, which I got the information from my friend who is Buddhist. They should believe on this thing, which they think that if they do uh, too much sin, they will go to hell, and if they do too much work, they will go to heaven. If they want to go to the heaven stuff, they will go for the good ones, the yin. But if the Buddhist wants to be free, which is what yang is, they would choose yang. That's the thing. But the blackness is usually the yang, the evil stuff. Yeah, if you actually use your logical thingy, the the what's it called the sunny side. You know what? It's actually the yang means yeah. The yang one is the white one, which just means evilness, and yin means the yang is the white one, but the white one means evil, and the black one means good. That's that's the thing. They're actually no, actually, people actually mistake that for goodness because like yes, yes, positive. That means they never actually go look into the Google. It's actually the good knowledge, the new knowledge that I found was the origin one, because I've always heard that yin and yang is depends on each other, which is by the trends of the TikTok. They told the trends told me that the black one is evil and the white one is yeah. But when I look it into it, I just found out that it's actually opposite of it. And then when I saw the origin, I knew it was what's it called? People never yeah misconception, never understanding the what it means. Probably like Masahi. What is it called Masahi? By the trends or by the Chinese people? Like reinventing or oh 5 years ago. Yes. Yes, people are ignoring what this is. And people yes, people doesn't like this one. People yeah, because yeah, it's because those people that knows what this is, usually are the smart ones, but the 2020 people are very what like other people knew it or probably like in the what's it called the 19th. If we go to the reinventing for the third time, it's 2020. But but if it goes to reinventing it, refounding it for the third time, it is 2020. If we want to the third to the second, it will be in the mostly in the 20s. If the first one probably like uh, more older than anyone here. But yeah, it's still existing in the Chinese civilization. It also used as a what's it called the balancing court. So yeah, it's like forcing something. No, I think no. Yeah, I think no. Konghucu, no, I think. What I researched just didn't mention where did it found it. It just when yin yang was uh, profoundly invented in Chinese, it didn't mention where it came from. Yeah, it's just it only supplied me with the what it meaning is, where it came from, like the Taijutsu symbol. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. Then so yeah, if you if you want to go to heaven, you must do the what's it called, the good stuff for more. If you want to go to the bad stuff, to the bad afterlife, you do more bad things. But if you want to be in the middle, where special people goes in, then yin yang exists for a reason. Yeah, and half half. What? It's like, yin means the night and the yang means the sun, the day. Yeah, it's also in the calendar too. Like this, winter is yin and summer is yang. It's it's also affecting the calendar. Yes, time, world, universe, multiverse. It affects everything. I think that's all. Thank you. I sometimes forget that. I forget that. Yeah, I. Yeah.